are now, as soon as I can scroll up, there we go. We are now going to head to some stories around the campfire.
I don't want to scare anyone, but I'm going to give it to you straight about Jason.
Hey, come back! Oh.
If that video is not screaming for a
Wow!
I don't know what is, man. Yeah, that'll probably be next week, I guess. Sorry, Colonel. Inspiration, baby.
You're fine. You're thinking for a wino mashup. I'm just watching them like, I don't think these motherfuckers ever roasted a marshmallow in their lives.
Yeah, they don't know shit about that, do they?
No.
All right, first up on Stories Around the Campfire, we're going to review the new film, Benny Loves You. It's not really a new film. It's just finally coming around to America. And I'm not going to necessarily start this, but I am going to say one thing. I'm not normally a huge fan of horror comedies because the comedy is either just not there or the horror is just not there. But there's something about this that I just did not realize I needed in my life. God damn it, this was fun. Colonel, give us your thoughts on initial thoughts on Benny Loves You.
It was fucking great. Fucking great. I mean, even just the way his shit. Let me back that up because I don't do any spoilers yet. Just the way it sets up to him having to grow up and taking over the house for himself. And then just the way Benny moved. Like, it was fucking awesome. You could tell they had some dude holding a teddy bear and just in a green suit, just hopping the motherfucker.
Yeah.
So it was fucking awesome. And then just... I'm having a hard time remembering what he said whenever he did something good. But it was funny. Because, ta-da! Like, I got so much, even my kid, and we were going, ta-da! Like, we still did that shit the next morning after we watched this. Ta-da! Put my shoes on. Benny loves you.
I've been doing that all week, man. I've been doing that all week. And mostly to myself.
Those are my initial thoughts. I can't go any further about it without actually talking about the story. It was fucking fantastic. You guys give your initial thoughts so we can talk about it.
All right, yep. Ziggy, what about you? What do you think about Benny Loves You right off the bat? I
set the fucking expectation bar as low as it would go and was quite surprised. I was entertained throughout the whole thing. I found it dumb at times. Obviously, you have to, but in the end, yeah, man, this wasn't totally not a waste of time, man. And you can't help but laugh at this, even with some of the violent kills that are involved. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think we both, or maybe all three of us said this, but I do not like dumb humor. I just do not like dumb humor. I can't really get into like the road trip movies. I can't get into like some of the Will Ferrell shit. I just can't do it. I don't know why. Some of the dumb humor I just can't do. But when I saw this trailer, one of the things I said was, I don't like dumb humor, but this looks like my kind of dumb to be humorous. And man, it was just the fact that they didn't like try to animate this doll, like to the point where it didn't look so fucking. I mean, it looked like a film, not even a film school graduate, like a film school dropout guy directed like the doll parts of this movie, and I think that's part of its charm. You know, the fact that it is so unpolished, and like you said, it's just dancing around. And the humor in this is so on point throughout. I haven't laughed this much at a movie in a long time. Now, some of the moments I'm laughing at probably weren't supposed to be laughed at, but they were still funny to me. And it was just way too fun. And man, this doll, it's not just him. It's any doll. And I thought that was a weird little twist in it. And yeah, just too fun. Did Colonel brought it up? Let's go back to Colonel on this because he brought it up. Tell us more about what you liked about the main character growing up, having to grow up so fast, even though he was already 35 and he hadn't done it yet.
Spoiler alert. For people who haven't seen this, I can't say this without spoiling it. Okay, so dude, 35, still lives at home, no big deal. It's whatever. But dude, they still treat this guy like he's fucking 10. He has this big birthday, and his dad asked him to help him put a shelf on the wall, and he's like, "Oh, you can do it." Typical kid fashion. So the dad's putting this thing on the shelf, and he's on the ground for whatever reason. This big ass thing comes, splatters his fucking head. Mom's coming in with the birthday cake, trips over him, falls on a cheese platter with all these fucking toothpicks, puts her face right into it. And this poor guy's playing video games the whole time. He gets done from playing PlayStation, goes downstairs, and his fucking parents are dead. That's like, what the fuck?
Happy birthday!
Yeah. And then, of course, obviously, you can't afford to pay the mortgage on the house, and he gets kind of suckered into a refinance loan. And he has these self-help tapes at cassettes, and he grows up, and that's probably the worst thing he could have done.
Yep. Yeah. I also love the fact that most of the people that got offed in this fucking deserved it. I mean, because they were absolute scumbags. The loan officer. Do what?
I said, Ricard. You mentioned Ricard.
Right. Ziggy, did that make this even a little bit more tastier? Watching this, just seeing the people that got it, that they deserved to get it.
And these filmmakers, they knew this. Whoever got this story together, they had all the ducks lined up, and they got the right fucking actors to play these asshole characters. And yeah, it is so rewarding and satisfying to watch them get dispatched, and all that was done right. And it's a little red fucking teddy bear, man, and he's got all kinds of fucking tricks.
Yep. Well, and the main character was also the writer-director, so don't know if you guys caught that or not, but that is the case. So, it's a British film. Looks like here, what do we got? Link says, yes, Benny Loves You, my fave movie. Too fun, man. It was too fucking fun. Drummer 778 says, Benny loves you, yes.
Benny loves you.
Benny loves you. Ha ha ha. Patricia says, I can't wait to see that. I thought you'd already seen this one. You need to see this one.
Yeah.
She says the trailer looks like so much fun.
It's worth the $7.41 I paid for it.
Yep.
Yeah. Dave says, here's a recommendation, a Y&O mashup from Friday the 13th, Part 5, swapping for Miguel on the shitter.
Yeah. Oh! Yeah, right when they pan out on him.
Right. Man, okay, I want to keep going on this, but there's not a whole lot more to really talk about this. Did the cheesy effects work for you, Ziggy?
Just because, at first I was kind of like, oh, geez. Obviously, the guy in the green suit and stuff just shaking the thing. But, dude, it grows on you, man. It's fucking funny. And as the story goes along, apparently, if you have a doll you keep your whole life, and many people out there do, I know, and you just cast it away and just give up on it, love it no more, it will come back. Some kind of, I don't know why. They don't really say why it happens.
Right.
It's one of those things.
Yeah.
And but yeah, it's good. It's funny.
Dude, I think I'd be more disappointed in this film if it wasn't so cheesy. Because it fits in this universe, man. Mm-hmm. And I mean, aside from Benny and the other toys, even just the dead dog they used, whatever they used for that dead dog was fucking hilarious. Like, it just looks so bad. I know these two weren't the biggest fans of the way Creepshow Season 2 looked, and I was like, okay. Like I said, this movie would suck if it actually looked good. It really was so much charm to the story.
Sometimes
that's kind of my point.
It's just right. Sometimes it's just right, and it works.
And then just don't say anything, but I'm gonna say it. Fuck it. Just the pellet guns and the fucking fuzz.
It's your huge dramatic. You've seen this finish in many horror movies in the past, where the slow motion guns just cut the killer to pieces,
But not with
Yeah.
pellets and cotton.
No. I mean, it's the same effect though. It's all slow motion and someone going no and all that. It's fucking fantastic.
It's like the end of Bonnie and Clyde, but with a stuffed animal. You know?
It's just good, man. It's so stupid. It's good. They did it. They got the right balance, the right mix. It's dumb as shit, but absolutely entertaining.
Yeah, or the Corleone getting knocked down at the toll booth at the intermission in part 2. Yeah, Sonny. Yeah. God damn it. There's so much now. Like true hardcore horror fans are probably going to hate this. I will admit. I mean, if you are just in it for, you know, the violence and the kills and, you know, I don't know, you're not going to necessarily dig this. And by the way, trigger warning, yes, there is a moment when a dog gets killed, but it literally looks like a stuffed dog when it's killed. So there's no reality to it whatsoever.
Like a sponge.
And that works. But yeah, I know that's a trigger warning for some people about animals being harmed or killed. So I wanted to mention that. S. Michael says, looks like a Zuni fetish Elmo. Yeah. Here's a good question. Chris Faye says, I was worried about this movie would be too similar to the Chucky franchise. Doesn't seem to be the case. I haven't seen it yet. No. Because I think the Chucky franchise takes itself almost too seriously. And this one just says, fuck it. We know the rules are weird. Fuck it all. So would you agree with that, Colonel?
Oh, most definitely. Like I said, this movie does not take itself serious at all. And again, like I said, that's part of the fucking charm to it, man. They did a really good job. Like, until I think Patricia's like, hey, you guys need to check out this trailer. I didn't even think anything about this movie. I watched the trailer, I'm like, holy shit, this could be really good. And we can tell Crank. Crank's like, oh no. It's like, dude, slacks.
Yeah.
No, bullshit. No, fuck you. Hold the fuck on for a minute. Now, slacks or pants. This is a doll. I can believe a doll coming to life, not fucking pants. Don't start with me, man. That's not, dude.
Oh,
hey.
Dude.
Fucking thing sucks.
Yeah, that's right.
Slacks was entertaining too. I don't care what anyone says.
Yeah, whatever.
but not as entertaining.
No, this is way better.
Can I also bring up the fact that this had a couple of moments, actually, that reminded me of the 80s, which just was like a great throwback. But the musical montages they had, there were two that I remember distinctly, not counting the finale. I'm not really counting that. But the two musical montages they had were throwbacks and comedic gold. Ziggy, you've worked in radio. You know about the musical montages and all that especially from the 80s. Colonel does too as well. I'm not saying he doesn't, but you kind of grew up during this. Was that like a nice throwback?
Dude, like I said, everything about this movie, it just didn't disappoint. You know, I mean, the subject matter, it's like you're going into this premise and you want to hate it. You want to go, I can't wait to shit on this and just tell everyone how it sucks. And it doesn't. It's just, they don't take it seriously. It's good. It's acted well. I mean, it's just right. It's for this kind of movie. They did it right. Everything about it is gonna leave you going with a smile. I mean, I had a fucking grin on my face when I was done with this one, man. I was like, God damn, I can't believe that was that good.
Yeah.
Stunned.
How about you, Colonel? Were the montages nice for you?
That was comedic fucking gold, man. Because like I said, no one does that anymore. I mean, I don't remember they were new, but I watched enough movies from the 80s growing up so they were new to me because it's the first time I've seen it, especially Revenge of the Nerds. That was like the #1 musical montage ever in my brain. And this is on that alley. I was like, nice.
The talent show? The talent show?
No, they're cleaning the house.
They're cleaning up the fucking
they're cleaning the house. Yeah. I got you.
It's a house full of magic.
Right. I got you now. Patricia says, Toy Story's Revenge. Yeah, I could see that. She also says, glad you guys liked it. I have so much stuff to check out. You are way behind if you haven't made it to that one yet, because you recommended that like 6 weeks ago.
Recommends it, doesn't even watch the shit. What the fuck?
All right, let's give this one a ranking. Colonel, start us off on no. You started off on.
I did Spiral. I'll start off with some Spiral Zag.
Ziggy, start us off on a ranking for Benny Loves You.
Benny Loves You. You know, I mean, like I said, you go in with this, you're expecting that, you know, this is a 3 at best, you know, but then it was good, you know, and it's, you get the finish, it's everything's there that you would expect from this. And yeah, I'm just gonna go for it, man, and say 6.5, and you'll be glad you did. It was good. It's really good.
Wow. All right, Colonel.
Like I said, I was looking forward to this one after watching the trailer. Cause I was like, this is my kind of dumb. This is up my alley. I'm gonna like this, and I did a lot. Like I said, I hate to say it, this is probably more gory and bloodier than Spiral, which is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
To an extent, you know, I was like, okay, we got some good gore, fits in this universe, it was silly, it was funny. He even landed the superhero landing. And you guys know what I'm talking about when I say this.
Oh, yeah.
I fucking loved it. And like we've all said, it did not take itself seriously at all. I gave it a 7. Like, I really liked this one. It was funny as hell. I might not buy it, but it was worth fucking watching. It was good.
I bought it. I dug this movie. It's one of those movies that I'll be able to show to people over the next few years, because I know most of them aren't ever going to watch something like this. I'll be able to show this to people over the next few years and get some miles out of this. Like, have you seen Benny Loves You? No, I've never even heard of it. Do you like stupid shit? You're about, sit down, smoke a joint. You're going to enjoy the fuck out of this. Here we go. Right. Man, I'm going to give this a 7.5 because it's up there for me. I try to save up like my higher scores for, you know, more serious horror, more, you know, psychological horror, but this one's up there, man. This one, even as stupid as it is, and I hope with that ranking it still makes like my top 5 or top 10 at the end of the year, because I will be bringing this back up again at some point. Just too fun. Benny Loves You is available on video on demand now, so go and check that out and let us know what you think. Sounds like a couple of you already have, and at least a couple of you should have already. Looking at you, Patricia. So let us know what you think, and yeah, fun times.
Hi, it's Kane Hodder. You're listening to Death Curse Society. Keep listening, or don't fucking listen. I don't care.
Death Curse Society has just become an associate producer on the film.
Yes.
Bravo. Death Curse Society, guys, is so awesome. I met the guys, all 3 of the guys, at Indianapolis last year for Horror Hound. And I met those dudes, and I gotta tell you, like, I hung out with them, we took pictures, I signed some stuff, they gave me a t-shirt. It was awesome. They are awesome guys. So super cool. I am so glad to have them on board this campaign and also on board the film. And now they are going to be IMDb credited as producers on this movie.
Woo! Hey, thanks guys for watching Death Curse Society. This is Red Crank here. If you enjoyed what you saw, make sure to go up here, hit that subscription button, make sure to hit that bell too so you get a notification whenever we drop some new videos. And speaking of different videos, bam! Right over here we got a couple for you to check out as well. Check these out. Keep watching Death Curse Society. Thanks for tuning in. Woo!